Hey everyone, it's Danielle at Great Lakes Aquarium, and today I am joined by one of my favorite friends here, resident American Alligator, Binks. And what we're going to be doing today is talking about weighing animals and then determining their diets. So it's really important that we get accurate weights of every animal that lives here, so that way we can know how much we should be feeding them. Are they not eating as much as they might? Or is something wrong with them? Maybe they might be sick or something like that, so we would see that reflected in their weight. Now, it's always a fun process to see how the different animals get weighed here. If there's an animal that you're really curious about, go ahead and put it in the comments and we'll be sure to respond with how we weigh those specific animals. But today, we're going to show you how we weigh the alligators. So I have this bucket right here, and then I have my scale. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn on the scale, like so. And what's really important is to tare the scale. So that means to zero out any weight that we don't want to record. So for me, it's the bucket. I don't want to know how much the bucket weighs. I just want to know how much Binks here weighs. So I'm going to take this bucket, put it up on the scale. Let it stop wiggling a little bit. And then I'm going to tare it. There we go. Now, if I didn't have that option, I would have to do a little bit of math to figure that out. But we actually do a lot of math here at the aquarium. So whether it's determining weights or adding up different amounts of food that we're feeding out, to the water quality and adding salt, there's lots of different ways that we're incorporating math every single day to what we do here. So, now the fun part. What's going to happen, because this is an animal that has teeth, I want to be very careful, but I also want to make sure that he is feeling comfortable. You probably hear him chirping a lot right now. That's him saying like, hey, what's going on right now? This is not where I usually am. So I'm going to gently place him into the bucket, and then I got my net right here just in case he decides to jump out. I don't want him to hurt himself by falling onto the ground, so I'm going to be extra careful as we do this. So Binks is going to go on in. Yeah, there you go, buddy. Good job. Like so. I'm going to place him in, take my hand away from him, let him move around just a little bit until he stops moving. And it looks like we have a weight of about 60, whoop, it was pretty close to 62. I think you're kind of scooting there, Binks. It's not always super easy to get these weights of these animals. So I'm just going to be patient until he feels like he can be comfortable enough to not move around. 62 even. Oh, yeah, 62 even I think is what we're going to go with. So that's 62 ounces. So now that I have him like this, I'm just going to bring this bucket down and just place the net over so that way he's staying nice and safe, right in a good enclosure. So we will record this, we put it in our data system so we can always look back to see what these weights were. So 62 ounces, like so. After we're done with Binks, I'm going to go ahead and get Casper as well, but we'll do that off camera. And then this will constantly be monitored to make sure that he's growing healthily and we're giving him enough food. So again, if you have any questions about animals you want to know how they're weighed, or even how we determine from the weight to the amount of food, definitely leave a message in the comments or message us directly. Either way, we'd be happy to talk more about it.